Gamer's choice, HTC Vive. You need horsepower to run this sucker, so you need a good laptop, good desktop, and if you want more reviews about it, check out my other videos. Check out Upgrade Videos, my other channel. More information about VR. This is another choice, gamer's choice, must have. Price, $800. Woo, very steep, but if you're a true gamer, you need to have this. So we're gonna unbox it today, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. So first of all, it comes in this neat little package. This whole deal, off the bat, instructions, what to do, how to unpack it. There's instructions how to unpack this whole system. Really neat, really good to have. What I'm gonna show you here is, of course, we got the piece of resistance, HTC Vive. Now this system, it's pretty good. I personally have one of these. Great system to have. You know, if you need to buy another one, buy another one. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about the HTC Vive. The lens itself. There's a new version coming out. They have better straps. Right now, currently, these straps are still basic old ones that they're hard to strap on. The new ones is just, all you have to do is pull back, put them on. So they're coming out. They're going to be about $250, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll check the price. They're not out yet. They're going to be out in a couple weeks. So I did want to talk about the lens itself. So great system. Love it. Better than the Oculus, like I say. But it's best if you have two competitors competing for the same market, because these systems built better programmers, better gamers out there. The current games that are out there, they're just touching the boundaries of what these systems could do. So the more companies we have competing against each other, the better the market's going to be. Either gamer market, or programming market, or hardware market. Now, HTC did demonstrate a couple things over the CES show 2017. They did demonstrate the new straps. I am going to have them display here. The straps it's a must-have than the next version. I mean, you could buy them separate piece, but the new versions that they're going to start shipping will have the new straps. So a must will be the straps first to replace. So let me move this on the side and I'll continue on here. Well, one thing that I like about HTC, off the bat, you get two controllers. Something that Oculus cannot provide. They do now in a package deal, but it's best off the box, ready to go and ready to play. Plug and play. Great item to have. So you get two of them. And, of course, you get two sensors. They're pretty much cameras built in there. You know, they're tracking devices. So what they do is they track everything, every movement from these things. They pretty much, you have one in front of you and one behind. So any movement, you could actually walk around the room in the game too. You can actually walk around. You're not set into one center point if you want. Easy to program. When you're actually programming these things, you have to teach the system what's your domain area, what's your area of distance, and as soon as you walk into close to a domain area that you're off limits, it starts turning blue lines. So it tells you, hey, you're way off, come back. You know, you might have some lamps, some china or crystal stuff. So it's pretty important to program this. Another thing I forgot to mention, this on the lens itself, there is a camera in here. You can use the camera to look around instead of taking it off and on, because one thing I do, I hate to remove it all the time and put it back on. The camera is not accurate. It gives you a little distance, so you're not gonna see what you see on real life. It's pretty much a longer distance. It's a smaller camera. I don't know how many megapixels the camera has, but a little cheesy, but it's a must-have too. I guess they're gonna start doing augmented reality too. They're gonna compete with Microsoft, and this is a way they could continue doing the things that they're doing now. Now, on the case itself, there is the cabling that are included. Everything's neat packaged in this system. Keep the box. If you're gonna travel, keep the box. It's a must. Don't spend your money on buying other boxes, other Pelicans boxes, because you're pretty much set here. If you have the box, it's well built, it's made ready to go. and I'm really impressed. When I saw the actual hardware of it, I was completely shocked that they gave you all this in one package to you. For $800, it's not that bad. You might get it somewhere better for $780. But you're still gonna pay 800 bucks. So you do get 2 of these. You get all the cables, of course. Let me open them up. Let me remove all this package here. Whoa, wow. So once you remove this, you get a bunch of cables. You get the box. You actually get the cables where you actually connect all of your peripherals in here. So cable, this is a must. They give you a long distance cable that it wraps around your whole room. If you have a large room, a small room, this will accommodate the connection. So it's a great thing that they included this cable. You have to buy it. It's an audio cable, just a basic audio cable. Great to have. They give you one only because you connect them from device to device. So you have 2 of these and you have center. Now the cable connects in the back right here. There is a USB connection, the audio connection, and the power connection. Each item here has its own power. So you need to have power in 2 separate areas. You could work the whole device with one single one, but it's more accurate if you have both of them connected. So one thing I like about these, I also bought extra accessory for them, and I am going to talk about them, and I'm going to display them here. The accessories are a must if you have a room, a large room or a small room. You must have this extra accessories I'm talking about. So what you also get in here, you get these attachments, these space station mount guides. Basically is they come with some screws for drywall. You mount these into them, and if you want to keep them permanent on the wall from and looking down to your system, it's fine. There's a couple instructions how to set up. They come with everything you need pretty much off the box. They even include free games off the box, and I'm going to talk about them, and we're also going to play about a couple of games. So like I said, you get all the cables you need, all the power cords. Another thing is that you must charge these, because when they probably have like half an hour. When I first got mine, I took them out, I was playing, I was enjoying myself, playing all these games, and suddenly it died on me. So make sure you plug them in, you charge them. It's a regular USB, pretty much the standard that's on right now. It comes with its own power cords, or own boxes too, and you get two of them, so you don't have to have one connection connected at all time. You could just have both of them, and they do sell stations for these too. So these are pretty rugged controls. I mean, they're really, really awesome. Now the next version of it, they're gonna make them smaller. They're gonna make them better and much smoother than what it is. So they didn't rush these. They actually took the time and to create something nice, but they're a little bulky. So that's the only thing that they're working on. They're gonna make them smaller and better. Now another thing I do want to talk about, very important, coming soon. HTC is not associated with this company, but there's a company, I will give you more information about it. The company is coming out with a wireless untangle system. Basically what it is, you have a pouch with a power cord, a power box, and you attach it to your belt, and you attach these cables into them, and you're wirelessly. But on top of that, you need another sensor. That's a must too. So it's priced in China right now for $250. It might go a little bit cheaper, might go a little bit more expensive. I mean, it depends on the competitors that we have. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, when the new straps are coming out, right now, currently, you need headsets, and they do come with little cheesy little headsets, of course. But the new straps are coming with the headsets built in, so they're gonna be just like the Oculus, but a little bit more easier to put on and better to work with. Now, if I were you, maybe wait for the next generation or purchase this one and attach the new systems that are coming in here, and you should be ready to go. Now, something very important also too. When you install these systems, they do require upgrade. Every single item. This requires an upgrade, this requires an upgrade, and this. All these require upgrades, firmware upgrades. So you need to take these off or make it easy for you, or plug in a USB directly to your computer, and it's gonna ask you, is it plugged in? You say yes, it transfers the firmware, it's ready to go. It will tell you, hey, the next one needs to go on. So please make it easy, accessible to obtain these, because you are going to have to upgrade it from time to time, or option, get a long USB cable that you can use to plug into your computer or a laptop. Make sure you have a strong laptop or desktop because you are going to need the horsepower. On top of that, you're going to need the space for the games. So there's tons of free games out there, but you forget from time to time to delete stuff. You're just playing 24/7. It's going to give you some headaches. So make sure you have the space on your system, either your desktop or your laptop. What I recommend you is have maybe a station desktop, you know, supporting extra terabytes included in there just for the games, and make sure that that station's not going to be moved around too much because this is very fragile. Remember, this is pretty much a cell phone built in this system, and if you start moving around or dropping it or lending it to people and breaking it, there goes your $800. Now they do sell everything you see here separate, with the exception of this. So if you happen to have want another one, maybe cover the back a little better, they do sell these separate. Now there's a great attachment on this. You could actually turn this into a camera in some of these games, so you could film a mixed reality system, which is great for gamers. We might have that in here, so just keep an eye out for that. We're working on it. So you could buy a separate attachment and put it right behind the camera, but you need to pre-program this, of course. They do sell extra controllers, like I said. I'll put the price in for them, but this is not replaceable. You would have to buy the whole package. If you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know what you think. This is Gamer's Choice of the Week.